Just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder in nature. Welcome to part 2 of the most unbelievable places on the planet. Picture a lake that turns colors with the seasons, a volcano that erupts blue flames, or a secret waterfall with an eternal fire. These spots aren't fictional, they're real. From caves that glow to seemingly impossible landscapes, these travel spots will leave you questioning reality. Buckle up, because this trip will take you somewhere totally unbelievable. Number 10. Marble Caves of Chile. There are few places on Earth where solid rock looks like liquid art, but deep in Patagonia, Chile, you'll find exactly that. The Marble Caves, also known as the Marble Cathedral, are a stunning series of blue and white rock formations rising out of the crystal clear waters of General Carrera Lake. Over thousands of years, the lake's waves have carved the marble into smooth, flowing patterns that look like something out of a dreamscape. Located on the border of Chile and Argentina, these caves transform their appearance during the year. The caves shine in bright blues when glacial meltwater covers the lake in summer. In winter, the water recedes, exposing more of the marble's intricate patterns. The only way to access this natural wonder is by kayak or boat, so the trip is as memorable as the destination. As sunlight hits the water, the caves seem to sparkle and shift, creating an unforgettable sight. Number 9. The Great Blue Hole, Belize. From the top, it appears to be a flawless dark blue circle in the middle of the ocean, but beneath the surface is one of the world's most mysterious and stunning dive sites. Just off the Belize coast, the Great Blue Hole is a huge underwater sinkhole measuring more than 984 feet in diameter and plunging 410 feet deep. It was created during the last ice age, when the sea level rose and flooded an ancient cave, shaping the natural wonder we see today. Inside, ancient stalactites hang from the limestone walls, some of them dating back more than 150,000 years. The deeper you descend, the clearer the water becomes, revealing bizarre rock formations and secret caves. This underwater paradise is a scuba diver's dream, drawing thrill seekers worldwide, including Jacques Cousteau, who referred to it as one of the world's greatest places to dive. Even if you're not diving, it is worth watching the Great Blue Hole from a plane, as it looks like a portal to another world. Number 8. The Red Beach in Panjin, China. At first glance, you might think you're seeing a big field of red flowers, but this is not a normal sight. Welcome to Panjin's Red Beach, where the marshes along the Liao River turn into a deep red sea every autumn. This amazing sight is caused by a special plant called seepweed, which grows in the area's very salty soil. In spring, it is green, but as summer wears on, the plant slowly turns red before reaching its full color in autumn. By the end of the season, parts of the beach even turn purple, creating a sight that seems almost unreal. Located in one of the world's largest wetlands, Red Beach has a rich ecosystem, including rare birds like the red-crowned crane, one of the world's endangered species. Although most of the area is protected, visitors can walk on wooden walkways built over the marsh, allowing them to see this unusual natural sight up close. It's a place where Mother Nature creates a stunning masterpiece right before your eyes. Number 7. Grand Prismatic Hot Spring of Yellowstone in the Midway Geyser Basin, Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, USA. Nature's most colorful masterpiece isn't a painting, it's a hot spring. Yellowstone's Grand Prismatic Spring is a breathtaking mix of deep blue, orange, and gold, almost too vibrant to be real. But this isn't a photo shoot. It's also the world's third largest hot spring, around 370 feet, 113 meters wide. The bright colors are created by heat-loving bacteria living in the spring's cooler outer parts. The center of the spring is the hottest, too extreme for anything to survive. But as you move outward, the temperature drops enough for different bacteria to grow, creating the incredible rainbow effect. Located in Yellowstone's Midway Geyser Basin, this natural wonder has been bubbling for thousands of years, powered by underground heat. The rising steam and dazzling colors make it one of the park's most photographed locations. You can see it up close or from an overlook where you can see its brilliant colors fully. Number 6. The Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. Some places look like they were built by ancient gods, or in this case, giants. On Northern Ireland's wild coast, the Giant's Causeway is an incredible sight. More than 40,000 hexagonal stone pillars hacked so closely together they look like a massive puzzle. Legend has it that the Irish giant Fionn mac Cumhaill built these stepping stones to cross the sea and fight his Scottish rival Benandonner. But when Fionn saw how massive Benandonner was, he panicked and ran home. His wife quickly disguised him as a baby and hid him inside their house. When Benandonner arrived and saw the baby, he was terrified, thinking that if the baby was this big, the father must be even bigger. He fled back to Scotland, tearing up the pathway behind him. Of course, science tells a different story. These basalt pillars formed nearly 60 million years ago when lava cooled and cracked into the strange shapes we see today. If you're loving these incredible places so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Okay, let's keep going because the next destination is just as mind-blowing. Number 5. Spotted Lake in the Okanagan Valley, Canada. At first glance, Spotted Lake looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, but most of the year it's just a regular lake in the Okanagan Valley of British Columbia. Then summer arrives and something amazing happens. As the hot sun evaporates the water, strange blue, green, and yellow spots begin to appear, creating one of the Earth's most unusual natural sights. This happens because the lake contains minerals like magnesium, calcium, and sodium sulfate. As the water level drops, these minerals settle into different pools, creating the lake's signature spotted pattern. For centuries, the indigenous Salish people have believed Spotted Lake has healing properties, and to this day, the land remains protected. Visitors can see it from a distance, but this one-of-a-kind lake remains a sacred place. Number 4. Eternal Flame Falls, New York, USA. A waterfall with fire inside sounds like something out of a fantasy novel, but deep in the forests of Orchard Park, New York, there's a real place where fire and water come together. Eternal Flame Falls is a 35-foot waterfall with a small flame flickering inside a rocky cave at its base. The secret behind this bizarre phenomenon? A natural gas pocket beneath the ground constantly feeds the flame, keeping it burning. Scientists aren't entirely sure how the gas gets there, making this place even more mysterious. Sometimes the flame goes out because of wind or splashing water, but it can be relit with a simple lighter, proving that this fiery wonder is 100% natural. Eternal Flame Falls is a magical sight to see, tucked away on a scenic hiking trail and surrounded by lush greenery. Whether you love science, enjoy exploring unique places, or just want to see something unforgettable, this spot proves that nature still has plenty of surprises in store. Number 3. The Lake Over the Ocean, Savakswa, Faroe Islands. At first glance, it looks impossible, like a lake floating high above the ocean. But that's exactly what Savakswa in the Faroe Islands looks like. This optical illusion, formed by the steep cliffs surrounding the lake, makes it look like it's floating high above the Atlantic. It's only about 30 meters, 98 feet above sea level, but the way the land slopes tricks the eye into seeing something completely unreal. At the other end of the lake, nature adds another surprise. Busdalafossur, a mighty waterfall, pours straight from the lake into the Atlantic Ocean below. The serene waters flowing into crashing waves make this spot even more dramatic. The Faroe Islands are a hidden gem, famous for their untouched landscapes, cliffs, and rugged coastlines. Savakswa is one of the most visited spots here, with photographers and adventurers coming to see this amazing view in person. It shows that sometimes nature's greatest illusions are completely real. Number 2. The Kawah Ijen Volcano, Java, Indonesia. A volcano spewing bright blue fire? Sounds like a Hollywood fantasy, but it's true. In East Java, Indonesia, Kawah Ijen is one of the world's most unusual natural wonders. It's well known blue flames, but it's not blue lava. It's created by extremely high concentrations of sulfuric gas, which burns when it comes into contact with the air, producing a strange electric blue glow that flows down the mountain at night. In addition to the fire, Kawah Ijen includes a massive acid lake, the world's largest acid lake. The water is bright turquoise, but don't be deceived by its beauty. It's one of the world's most acidic lakes. Even in these harsh conditions, local miners enter the danger zone every day to collect sulfur by hand, carrying heavy loads up rocky, steep trails. With its glowing fire, eerie lake, and the extreme effort of the miners, Kawah Ijen feels like a place that shouldn't exist, but it does. Number 1. Fly Ranch Geyser, Northern Nevada, USA. Deep in the Nevada desert, an unusual sight appears in the empty landscape. Fly Ranch Geyser. But this is not a natural geyser that slowly formed over thousands of years. It is the product of a human mistake combined with nature's power. In 1916, residents drilled a well but left it when they found the water too hot. Almost 50 years later, a geothermal energy company did the same. When they did not seal the well correctly, hot water began shooting out of the ground, bringing minerals with it. Over time, these minerals formed a beautiful, colorful geyser that continues to expand today. The geyser's bright red, green, and yellow colors are a product of heat-loving algae living in the hot, mineral-rich water. Unlike most geysers, Fly Ranch Geyser never stops. It constantly sprays steaming water up to 5 feet in the air. This strange formation lies on private property but can be seen by guided tours. A product of human accident and imagination, it is a unique example of nature creating something exceptionally beautiful. That's all for today. Which of these amazing places would you want to visit? Comment below. If you're new here, subscribe for more incredible places. Don't forget to check out part 1 for even more places that seem like they're from another planet.